Everyone, well, today I'm going to be doing a reverse canvas, and I'm using all Imagination Crafts products. They're rice paper, stencils, stamps, Starlight paints, some gel medium, and so I'm going to turn you to overhead and we'll make a start. I hope you enjoy. So today I'm going to be doing a reverse canvas. This canvas measures in inches 9 by 12, and in centimetres it'll be nearly 23 centimetres by maybe 30.5 centimetres. So I've already given it a coat of gesso. I'm going to be using rice paper. I think this is 435, and all Imagination Craft products you can find on Crafters Companion website. If you go www.crafterscompanion.co.uk for here in the UK, and for America it's www.crafterscompanion.com. I've already torn some strips for the edges of the canvas, and I'm going to just hide the staples. I've got a piece of corrugated card that I've actually give it a coat of gesso, but I'm going to be playing with that, and that's going on there. I'm going to be using some Magic Cuts chicken wire, a couple of stencils. I'll just show you the stencils. A couple of stencils. I quite like this and this as well, and I might use some of the words as well. So they're the two stencils I'm going to be using, and I'm also going to be stamping with some Starlight as well on the canvas. So I've got these. If I just pop that back in there, and then you can see different textures, so I'm going to be using them, stamping with them. I'm going to be using some of the sparkle gel, and the colours I'm using for the Starlights are Cyclamen, Pink Sunset, Antique Gold and Clotted Cream. I'm also and I've also used the gesso, and I'm going to be using the gesso again on this because I've already given it a quick coat, but I want just to take the wood away. I made a spritz with the Cyclamen, and I've already spritzed my roses. So so they're all ready. I'm waiting for, they're going to go on at the last, but I've already done that. So I think we're about ready to, and I'm going to be using, if I can get the lid off. The lid's a bit of a pain in the neck to get off. Well, I don't know what's happened to it, but we are. That's it, I've done it. And I'm going to be using some of the Decoupage Plus satin to adhere my things to it. So I think it's time to make a start. And I'm going to be using a medium as well. I'm going to be using some of the light blue with my gesso for the background, and so we'll make a start. So first off, I want to actually put these on, glue these on first. So just to camouflage these really. So let's make a start, shall we? Get me brush. There we go. When you get your products and that, Sue always recommends that you leave the foil on, and that's what I've been doing. So I'm just going to give this a good soaking with the decoupage glue. It's really nice glue as well, so make a start. Oops, that's on the top, so let's start, and then I'll just go over it. And I will be stenciling over this as well, so and all you do is just work your way around. And I don't mind that it's gone on the edges, because I'm going to be using the antique gold on the edges. I just want to snip that, just to, so it'll sit nicely. There we go. There we go. And for the rest, I'm going to fast forward and play some music. There we go, that is that done. So we're going to put that now to one side and leave it and let it dry. And I'm going to bring in my background, and I'm going to give this another coat of the gesso. A quick wash just to go over, and then I'm going to spritz with the medium, and I'm using the light blue. While the gesso is still wet. And all I'm doing is just bringing it down, and then I'm just going to blend it in with the gesso. I quite like the different colours. I think I just need one more there. There we go. I just really like that kind of colour wash effect that I've got. I'm not too bothered about this corner because my image is going to go there, but so get my paint brushes of the water so I don't damage. Give this a quick clean and give this a blast with the heat gun, and then we'll move on to the next stage. so I've got this, and I just want to put that in there for now. And I'm just kind of, whoops, I'm just kind of doing a bit. So, and all I'm going to do is just cut it how I want it. And I'm going to take the corner off because I don't you know, I might leave that like that. I quite like that. Yes, I think I will. So I kind of got that there, and I just want some over this side as well, I think. So I'm just going to cut it. That's the beauty of the and I think that is that. I just want a bit there. Right, okay, so I've done them, so I kind of know what I'm doing. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be using, she says, I'm going to be using some clotted cream, and I'm going to do some stenciling with the Starlight clotted cream. And as you can see, it's got that metallic seal on it. And I'm just going to peel it back a bit. Get my, and I just want to put a bit on my mat, and I'm going to stencil through the mat. So over this side, what I'm going to do is I don't want it raised. So let's make a start, shall we? There we go. And all I'm using is a blending tool. And I'm pouncing because I want the texture. I like the texture that the pouncing does. I do like this stencil. I can see it's going to become one of my favourites. There we go. And for this side, because I want more texture and the lady's not resting on that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in some gel medium, sparkle gel, and add a touch to there. Add some of my, and mix it. And what I'm going to do is stencil this side. So I've got more think I need some more. Oh, that's gesso. Don't want gesso. Flipping out. Don't need the gesso now. You get quite a big pot of the gel as well, which I like, because you can mix it with all sorts. So just mixing that again. There we go. And you'll notice the difference. That's kind of smooth, which is what I wanted, but I still want the effect. And this side I've added the gel, the sparkle gel. And let me just get this a minute. So I've got the depth. So one's flat and one's raised. So we're going to pop that to one side for now, and I'm going to scrape that off. Oops. Being careful you don't damage your stencil. And that's to go in the pot. And just pop that up there, and I'm going to bring in the little bits that I've cut, and I'm going to give these a quick paint. I'm just going to let me cat in, it's raining. Come on then. Thank you. Sorry about that, but needs must when it's raining. She don't like the rain. It is a bit fiddly taking this off, but if you take your time. Right, okay. So I'm using, what am I using for this? I'm using the antique bronze. Is it? No, it's antique gold. So I'm just going to give this a quick paint. So there we are, there's the chicken wire done. I'll pop them to one side. And it's all about the prep work, getting everything sorted. And that. And, so now that the frame is dry-ish, I'm just going to give this a quick blast with the heat gun just to dry it off, and then we're going to do some stamping. I'm going to do some stamping up and around the the frame. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to use these two stamps on my frame. I really like these two, so I'm going to do them too. And what you need to remember is you need to be very, very quick. Stamp on, straight off. Don't press, don't leave it on too long. make sure that your stamp is damp before you add your starlight. So I'm going to go in with the Pink Sunset for this, and I'm going to use the cyclamen as well, but I'm not going to use the same colour. So I'm just going to pop that there, and I need a sponge for my and I'll just show you. Oopsie daisy. Oh, I've got dropsies today. So right, okay, so what I'm going to do, put my stamp on. Okay, make sure my paper towel is wet, so that makes that moist, and then I add personally the starlights with a blending tool, and then it's just a case of stamp and lift, stamp and lift, and it's very subtle, you can hardly see it, but that is what the aim is. I'm still getting, just so it's a bit different. Because I'm only using, I'm getting 2 stamps out of it, because I'm using kind of half and half and not the whole one. You can see that. I'll just do it again here. There we go. So on the next thing you must remember is wash your stamps straight away. So I've spritzed it with water, and then I just clean my stamp straight away, so there's no starlight left on my paint, on my stamp. I'll bring the other one in. I'm going to do exactly the same, damp it, and then it just adds a bit of interest to the frame, instead of just the so there we go. If I bring it straight up close, you can see where I've stamped. I'll hold it still so it focuses. So that's that done. I need to put that back in my pot. Spritz this, clean it off. I could put that on there now. So that, I think apart from adding some antique gold to the outside just to marry it all in, I think that frame is done for now. So next thing I want to do, hopefully the background's dry, and we can move on to the next stage. So there we go. Is that, no, that's still damp, so I'm going to get my heat gun onto it and get that finished, and then I can start putting everything together and doing a bit of stenciling and stamping and that. So let's make a start. Oops. Okay, so the next stage I want to do is I want to add my Decoupage Plus to the back of my image, and I'm giving it a good coating, not being skimpy with it because obviously I need it to stick really well. What I'll do is I'll put this in. Bring this in and I will lay her down. If I can get her down. Not too far over. Just pull that down. Go. That's my lady done, and I'm going to give it a quick blast with the heat gun and then we can move on to the next stage. I'll give it a try. Okay, so now I'm going to do a bit of stenciling on this. I want to add some of these, and I'm going to use, where is it? There it is. I'm going to use what's on here. Bring some in. We'll add some at the bottom here. I suppose I should get some out of here. Don't want much, just a little bit. Always remember to wash your stencils in warm soapy water. And I want to add some text up here. So I'm really pleased with that. I quite like that. So I've got lots of different textures, and because of the corrugated, I've got that texture as well, and then I've got the texture of the Sparkle Medium. Not the Sparkle Medium, beg your pardon, the Starlights mixed with the Sparkle Gel, and just added some different colours. So I think I'm quite happy with that. I'm really pleased with how that is turned out. And I just want to add my chicken wire here, which is why I've not done anything here. So I think we'll have that there like that. Just bring that in there. So I need my use this. Whoops. Move that to there. There we go. I don't know why I've fastened that. Got this one to put on now. I'm just using a damp bit of kitchen roll to glue it. There we go. So that's it completed. I'll just bring it up so you can see the different things I've added. So I know I've got the flowers to put on there, but I'm going to leave that till the end, and I'm just going to take a few minutes just to tidy up, and I'll be back. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to highlight distress sponge. I'm using just an everyday sponge. I've cut it into and I'm just going to go around the edges of the canvas, and as you can see I've used this before, or have I not? No, I haven't, because this is one of my new ones. Oh yes, I have. Of course I've used it. Where's my spatula? I'm going to put quite a bit on here because I know I'm going to use a lot of this. Wipe it on my sponge, and then all I'm going to do is just go around the edges of the stencil. So I'm creating that effect. So at this stage, what I'm going to do, move that out of the way so I don't damage it. So what I'm going to do at this stage is I'm going to do all the way around all four sides, and I'll speed it up and play some music for you. we are. I've done the canvas, round the edge of the canvas, and I've done around the edge of this, which will go inside, fit inside there. So I'm just going to give it a quick blast, both things, give them a quick blast with the heat gun, and then I'll do get this inside here, add the flowers, and then this project's done. Right, okay, so what I'm going to use the Magibond High Strength Glue to glue this to the inside of here, and I'm just doing it up and down. So that is tucked inside there, and all I need to do now is just add my flowers. And then I can call this project complete. So I'm just going to glue them in with my Magibond. Put a good generous helping on. There we go. And that is my my sample for Sue's show, which went live on the 31st of August and 1st of September. I hope you've enjoyed. Do look up, go to the website and have a look at all the other products that Imagination Craft do, and they have some fabulous colours. There's I believe there's about 60 Starlight colours, glues, there's Fashion Prep, there's Sparkle Medium, and if you've been following me for a long time, I do have an actual Sparkle Medium video, one of my earlier videos that I ever done. So I'm going to say bye bye for today, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Please like, share and comment. I do read your comments, and I do so appreciate you all, especially for your support for my little channel. And happy crafting. Bye bye for now.